Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you here, it's Poetry Mind. Actually, Okelita Lefeng is my name. Poetry Mind is the AKA. Poetry Mind is the definition of my lost thoughts trapped in a slave land called poetry. I'm a word-spoken man chosen with a heart not frozen and words unbroken. I am a poet, I am a healer. From the deepness of the withered wilderness and the furthest corners of bushes where diviners and historians collide, they spoke mysteries, histories and fairy tales using my TM footprint to define my history. And I stood to say I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa. I fall to rise because at my fall the wind blow, causing me to rise with the scent of Kalahari, making tunes that beautify the land of Bakalagadikirile. Kemotoana, my heartbeat roars and screams with the lions down the Kasane, my hand waves with elephant tracks. I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa.
My God.
I am a son who would dance barefooted in a field of thorns like Shaka Zulu. I am a son who wandered in slumber at the chest of a woman who would mix cow dung and soil with her bare hands, collaborate them with grass to provide shelter for the sons and the daughters. You see, I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa. The sign to sit around the fire with grannies and siblings telling stories alongside recitations of the Tamalakanema Eleli di Ane. I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa. I am a child who would play in the rain singing Pula Pula Nkodi Seketla Gola Ling when other kids were singing Rain Rain Go Away Come Again Another Day. Little Johnny wants to play because I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa. The kind to find a way to pronounce each and every word that passes through his ears, because when they said much in a line, I said machinge line. When they said peacock, I said peacock. When they said chewing gum, I said chewing gum. And when they said flying machine, I said flamachini, because I am a Tswana-breed son of Africa. Okay, tell me when my time is up. Like I'm addicted to this, so I can take as much time as I want. Actually, like, one thing I've realized, like, for the past 3 years, I've always been the first, either the first or the second act in every performance, like, for the past, since 2014 or 15, like, for 3 years, I've always been the first or the second act. I don't know why, but today, maybe I wasn't going to be the first act. It's just that I have another performance afterwards, but, I don't know how to play poems. I write poems, I complete poems, but it's hard for me to play the whole poem. So I'm gonna play extracts from my different poems. Actually, I'm a product of grace, a product of love. Not just love, but lorato defined by Botlhoko jwa pelo ya motsadi go kgoberega phatlakano, staring at her son being beaten, brutally bruised and crucified, nail-pierced hands sidelined by bloodshed as he drowned in the Red Sea of his own blood and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I mean, he is the rock of ages, cover for all pages. He was sinless but made sinful because of humanity. They could see his righteousness, but they acted blind. The image never leaves his mother's mind, because they stood there and laughed while he screamed and cried. They danced and rejoiced while he frowned and died. They did a cruel action entitled crucifixion, but due to Father's perfection there came resurrection, building a connection between us and the Creator who created heavens and earth and separated life from death. And this is not a poem, this is the revelation resulting in my realization that he is real. He is indeed a good father, a father indeed who is a friend to those in need. And I'll go down on my knees and say to him, when I think of all the things you've done in my life, I will never ever turn my back on you. And I'm going to tell the world that I'm God made. I know that the devil is a liar. My God is so high, he answers by fire. What he has done is nothing but celebration. I'm going to praise with no hesitation and put his word in meditation. I want to testify to the world that Modimo mogolo ntatile jalo ka lerato le legolo nka mogala ka mabogo mabedi segolo bogolo. He said us all free, banana le bagolo, for freedom is for all. Brothers, sisters, le ditlogolo.
Dumelang. Ke teng lo kae? Le nna ke teng. Ke na le bogole, ke mona le bokhutshwane. Mme gantsi ya re ke lebile tshwantshiso ya puo ya me, ke leka go nna moAforika o montshonyana o e reng ke rutiwa puo ke tlhatlole ke leke go reetsa ya ka pitsa e kgaba-kgaba ka gore ke tla ke godisitswe ke makgabenyana ba ga nne ke apara tukunyana mme rile ke mmona ka jalenyana ka gore ke tswa go tlhabologileng ke ikutule ke letsameno a gagwe a chocolate ke mo rata ke mo reta ke ile go dikgosing ke ntse ke ba reta le nthusa go reta batho ba mme le gale ka dipuo tse di maswe ba nkakela ka ketse dumelang ke teng lo kae le nna ke teng ke mo gakologelwa moragonyana ke mmona o ne a seng ka go tsamaya gata ga ke gatileng teng mme tota e le nna ke mo setseng morago ka gore phakela makuku a na ka tsa tholo ke etela ko ga bone rrago e ne e le motsumi mme ebile e le ngaka a Setswana ko kgalagadi ko go hisa mme ba apara sekhomba go nkgaisa ke tswa tengnyana teng ga seroe ke ipotsa gore bone ba sitiswa eng ka gore ke nna ke itseng bokete ja serame go etela ga me Lesotho ne ke re ke moela ko go nka dilata go ithelela ke bolelo nya o togetse rraagwe mo re a mo dire o to kgona gore le wena o mo dire le dirane se o batla o se dira wa bona gore ke raja dumelang ke teng lo kae le nna ke teng ke tswa kgakala ko bokala ka ko go nang le diroboto di sa gaiseng tsa kwano ke paletswe ke go bala go ema phakalane ba nkgonisitse ka blue 3 ke batile star se se tala batho ga se o ha le go bitsa jang blue 3 le gane ke ngwatse sa masaitse wing a le hatse lo apikile le tala ka ne ke batla le godimo ke bona lo apikitse ga go ngwanyana mme mosadi yo ha ke mmone gakologelwa gore kwa ke tswang teng ke belela rra go anje seditse sengwanyana ka gore go ngwe ke dumedisitse mme ba nthokobolo ga re dumela ke teng lo kae le nna ke teng masaitseweng a lehatshe ke harele ka go itse gore re ba ntshonyana re batho ke rona bo modimo ba lehatshe ke rona re tsamang ka di-power tse dintsi maata o te ra tshotse ka go rata mme ka gore re tshwere complexities of our own complexions. We don't even care who we be. The whites are trying to be whiter than black, black are trying to be whiter than white. The sky is always confused. The universe does not dive in. This is the poetic sensei. If you highlight me, understand, clap your hand just for it. Dumela ke teng loka le nna ke teng ga ke itse maboko a borre moriri ya go ke moshimana a seroa ke tswa Taranto fe o kara ka toyetore mme ke ke motho ke mmonna mo TV di-stats tsa go di gaisa tsa me ka gore ke motho wa Java word programming ka ne ke re TikTok. However, tonight's Souvenir is about this other guy who comes from the Kalanga region where he's been Kalangalized. That deciding where I'm residing, I normally decide from there, but today I had to jet off from Zoa, the land of sands. I just came to humiliate with you. I came with my halabalus, but nonetheless, poetic blood is up next. It's going to be bloody sensei. Holla at me if you understand. Tibitswa ubo keng kahiso talist of understanding. Ke tsolo go go kwalwang sentence maina thama mo go mang. Me ke tswa ha se royale. Ba le nang khakala go ga borone le mpolaiste mo sepele. Ne ke le dumedisa hela. My next poem is called Ndala. Ndala is basically a name that I got from my parents, and because I'm a mother to my mother, I happen to think that's my souvenir. And because my mom is still alive, people think I've got a mom, yet I'm a mom to my mom. So
okay, actually, so there will be some sekhalagadi words in my poems. Okay, the poem is called Face Mask. I closed my eyes, covered my face to hide my mind from the disgrace. I strode in a bubble strong, I forced myself to sing their song. Inside my mask, I tried to be their perfect, stable referee. The ones I held fell apart, despite the efforts of my heart, and in the dust of a fire's heart, the shame was mine for their defeat. To read the mask I could not do, and face who I had turned into. God reached out to light the spark and woke my soul from moonless dark. He coaxed outside my empty shell, I found my way a scary quail. Yet strength pursued and love flowed down to free my life from lies compound. I don't know his future plans, but I'm safe within his hands. I'm learning now to seek the truth and know myself from his great view. And for when his patient love accrues, his glory can then break through. Thank you. That's the poem that I actually wrote. Okay. Now this one, Sensei and Poetiman, they know it. I'm not sure if it's their favorite too, but yeah, okay. I'm a terrestrial poetic blood from the swallows of Kalahari. And poetry pulls and crawls between membrane under my poetic skin. My senses roll like the lions of the Chobe jungle to the saints of Okavango across streams and rivers of our forefathers deep. I paddled my Mokoro for days longer than time, for time was unknown to me. I struggled, yet trod and walked further into the eastern winds like the wings of the African fish eagle, soaring high and metaphorical tones and tones of my native speech as melodies of a drizzle. Drizzling, my body drenched when rain clouds gathered and thundered before the full moon. I am a poetic bounty, Lame, and my victims have cried tears of joy when the pride of this land tracked the footprints and artworks of the rock paintings at the Tuihaba Hills. My ancestors told me to behold this mystic, that the dreams of a shepherd are known to be sacred, and I am a sacred stone between stones of a mountain. I'm a creative kind to find this melancholy, the anomaly that defined Mother Nature's blood under my own skin, and I am the navigator of this vehicle for the masses to embrace my industry towards sustainable development of my people and heritage, the history and mythological mystics of the black child I am. My bold eyes fell in love with the bold heart, like the golden sunset shadows of this river when waves of his altar exposed the fallen shadows. And I have become a narrow path between the furrows of the ghetto. I am strange and brave, but enslaved by my hands, gifted. My womb carries a dozen of words engraved beneath the walls of my heart, but drifted. I am the bride, the chosen one amongst millions who carry this burden and amass this burden on shoulders beyond hearts or a broken-hearted human. I wish the world could save me, for poetry is my shield to defend me safely but merely. Feed me, sip me, read me, sing me like strings of a 4-string guitar behind the struggle. I wish I could turn my eyes bold again like the beautiful eyes of this country, where peace and unity define our struggle for art and creativity to sprout our economy, unite our people and rekindle our broken pieces. Isn't it time now to turn to talent? Tap into the tango of Tsutsube, your sinuous twist, and turn into Boka Dilo Zakakwa, Habichane Zaitakano, Lezaikakano, Hankabi de Bichane Zaikako. Isn't it time now to turn to talent? Talk to God with our words, immerse ourselves with our words, and love who He made us to be. How could we ignore the echoes of our own trouble, the marvels, like novels of our own satire, in schemes of our own attire, your desire, my desire? How can we ignore the echoes of the sons and daughters gone, the great Ratsias upon Tolishen, when pound and shilling invaded the innocent land of the days gone, when mothers could hide their daughters from hands of groommen, when frown and beatings betrayed of our hope for you, but whose child was an artist when we are told yes, we are art. We are the rainbow song sang behind the Tsodilo hills. We remain art. Dilo tsaka kwano ga di kitla di tshwana le dilo tsaka kwa le dilo tsaka kwa hanke be di tshwana le bilo tsa ikgakano ka gore dilo tsaka kwano tota tsone ha di tshwane le tsa ikgakano. Thank you.